Hey guys, welcome to 3081 and 3091 16th Avenue here in East Hill, Pensacola, Florida, right at the corner of 16th and Hayes Street, and next door to another identical set of duplex. Really nice grass and concrete. I'm going to walk you through both of these units of the duplex, and I'll start with the one that is staged. And then lastly, I'll show you the empty vacant unit. Nice shadow boxing on the fence and a really nice sized backyard as well. I like that they kept the oak trees. These units are fully renovated down to the studs, new siding, brand new, and they look really nice. Also has an alarm. They have the TV mounted on this wall, which I'll show you from another angle. Nice LVP flooring. As you walk in, open concept with living room and kitchen. A nice sit at, eat at bar with the sink. All new stainless steel appliances. Samsung refrigerator. Samsung microwave and oven. The oven stove is a 4-burner with a warming section. All brand new. And then they have the LG stackable washer and dryer here in the kitchen for space utilization. And then this is your door outside to your big backyard. So I'll show the backyard real quick. Could certainly use some grass, but it's a good sized backyard, and the trees really help provide some shade, which is nice and should be able to help power bills a little bit. You can see the other duplex that was built and sold prior to this one being finished and put on the market. The owners did extend the divider between the two units of shadow boxing fence work all the way to the back, and then there's a gate between the two duplexes, and there's a gate on this side as well, so you can really divide them all up and have 4 separate backyards for privacy. Nice new HVAC unit. Manufacturing date top right corner of 2024. As we enter back into the home, there's decent space in between the washer and dryer and the back door, and you could even add some built-ins above and around that could add additional storage, shelving if needed. New cabinets, soft close, drawers also have soft close, granite countertops, and a miniature dishwasher. Samsung, perfect size for the unit. And they also have a little ledge here at the window. So even if there were 3 people, they can all kind of sit and eat in the kitchen or share coffee and a conversation. As we continue back through the property, each unit is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Here you have the 1 bath. It could use a lighting upgrade perhaps, just for more light, a little bit brighter. Tile surround shower tub combo is very nice, and it extends all the way up to the ceiling. And then you have the glass sliders to open and close. Medicine cabinet mirror. Looks like a guest left some toothbrushes. And then here's a shot of the living room from this side. So you can see the TV is fairly small. Perhaps you could mount it somewhere else. rearrange the furniture to be a little bit bigger. We'll go and hang to the right. You have your thermostat, and then in here you have your air handler and water heater. There's no light in here. Let me see if I can find same manufacturing date of July 2024 on the air handler. And then the water heater is, let's see, manufacturing date of August 2024. So just over a year old. That is a 19-gallon water heater. Honeywell thermostat. Here is what I would consider the smallest, or it is the smallest bedroom in this unit. And the two units are mirrors of each other. There may be small discrepancy in square footage. To optimize the footprint, you could, because that's a twin size bed, you could certainly do a full twin bunk bed in here, and there is room and space for that. Interesting, the fence line almost runs even with that. And you would still have room for a dresser. And you can put TVs in the bedrooms. Reasonable size closet. Certainly for an Airbnb. And then this room is a good amount larger. So currently, that is a full-size bed, but the bed frame is for a queen. So you can certainly fit a queen. You could fit a king and would just lose the ability to have a nightstand beside it, and it would probably be a little tight to walk around. But as they have it set up right now, a queen would fit comfortably and still have plenty of room to walk around the corner. And then behind me is another closet, slightly bigger than the other bedroom's closet, but neither are walk-ins. This door doesn't want to catch. It's easily fixed with a strike plate. So this is the furnished unit, 2-1. Really well done. Flooring looks nice, LVP looks nice. They are not selling it furnished, so it will be vacant at closing. But this gives you a good idea of layout and what it can look like once finished. And then let's go check out the vacant unit. Landscaping is nice, recently done. You can see the edger was hit on the garden. Flower beds. Again, two-door gate in between the units, so you could pull a trailer through. The left-hand unit, unit 3081. Both have security systems and alarms. Again, they have the granite ledge mounted on this windowsill as well. And then they do have some bracing. That looks like that goes behind the trim L bracket, so it should be fairly sturdy. Same refrigerator, oven, microwave, and washer and dryer combo. A little bit of space on that side. Maybe move that over just to even it up a bit. Same dishwasher as well. Recessed lighting throughout both units. Easy close. Well, that didn't seem. Soft close. I don't don't know if the cabinets over here are soft close, but the drawers are. Yeah, so maybe just different hinges. Little space over here again. I did notice that this washer and dryer is a lot closer. Now, they open perfectly fine without touching, but it is fairly close. And so maybe, you know, they're just slightly different square footage on both sides. I looked behind, you know, with the plumbing. I don't know how much space you have. Maybe there's a 1/2 inch you can get additional space, but it's butted up to the counter. And I'll take you out just to check the date on this unit, Ream unit. Top right, July 2024 as well. I'm sure the units were purchased together. Bathroom. Same setup, same tile work on the floor and the tile lined shower. Glass enclosures. That is the big room. So let's look at the smaller room. It feels about the same size. And then the fans, lights are remote control in addition to being wired to one of the switches. And then this closet actually goes past this wall, which is kind of the edge of this unit. So a little bit further in, which this wall may, with that closet, also go a little bit further. Similar size room. This is a skinnier closet door and a much, or maybe not much smaller, but smaller closet than is in the primary bedroom on the other side. Sizing looks similar. I can get my digital tape measure out and measure it if y'all are interested. Looks like still a couple painter's tape marks from walkthrough, maybe a few things they still need to finish up. But this is the Duplex at 3081 and 3091 16th Avenue, East Hill, Pensacola. Check it out. Great area for long-term rentals and short-term rentals in highly desirable neighborhood. Let me know what you think.